officially fall, like not just in my mind, but officially, like outside, the weather, September 21st, 22nd, yeah, one of those, it's officially fall. And it took me an entire week, but I watched all 5 Twilight movies. It was so cozy. I was watching from bed right before sleep. Sometimes it was like half a movie, sometimes it was like an entire movie. I had this whole setup. I had like my cup of tea, I had some Dove dark chocolate. It's always cold in my house, especially at nighttime. This was my official start to fall and winter. Like, this was my start to the holiday season. It was perfect. I did try to read the first book right before I started watching the first movie, and let me tell you, I fell asleep on page 3. It's not that I don't like the books. Man, they're just so cozy. I think I was just like too cozy. But anyways, I think next I want to watch all the Harry Potter movies. I've never read the books, the Harry Potter books, and I know they're gonna live up to the hype. I want to make a list. Let me do that. I have this book that I got a long time ago in India, and it has this paper. I think it's like recycled paper. Kids use these in India in schools, I think. I bought it because I just like it. I feel like it's nice paper to just doodle in. I think I have a couple of doodles in here. I don't know what this is. I was just doodling a little bit. This is another doodle. Ooh, I remember this. This was from when I was reading Tree Grows in Brooklyn. That was like the tree in front of the apartment in Tree Grows in Brooklyn. I'm gonna make a list of movies and a list of books that I want to read. There's also like a list of recipes I want to try, so I might also do fall recipes. Actually, there's a lot of journaling I need to do. I need to also catch up on my reading journal for July and August and September. I'll take you along with me as I do this. It'll be a fun little creative project for the middle of the week. I'll show you my list. I am rocking this side part right now. I have to wash my hair this evening. It is very, very greasy. I'm trying to wash my hair less because it's gotten very used to me washing it like every 3 or 4 days. I want to go to like that 5-day mark without it getting like too greasy. Today is hair wash day, but before then I have to head to CVS or Walgreens. I want to pick up my books at the library and return like a whole bunch of overdue books, and then I have to fold laundry. I want to make ground turkey, and then I also want to make banana bread because my bananas are very ripe. So I think that's in the cards for today. And then if I have time in the evening, I also want to do my August reading vlog, or I might just do like a little bit of like scrapbooking or something like that. I also have to edit. Let me add that to the list. Yeah, so that's how today is looking like. It's getting cooler and cooler every single day, and holiday season is here. Oh, I also have to make my fall reading list. So I think I'll make that my creative activity of the day. Ground turkey, banana bread, CVS, library, fold laundry, wash hair, edit, and fall reading list. I think that's a good amount of stuff to do this evening. So let's... I'm heating up some pizza. I'm also listening to Flagrant, the one with Mark Cuban. I think he just came on a couple days ago. I'm listening to that while I heat up pizza. I'll eat the pizza and then I'll go run. I have a fridge full of food, like healthy food, but I need like more protein for it. So I'm gonna have pizza for now, and then I'll make some ground turkey for the kava bowls, for the Mediterranean bowls. This episode is pretty funny. I like it. I like watching the video version of it too. It's on YouTube, but when I'm just like on the go, listen to it on Spotify. Pizza.
Mom, here? Yeah, she's in the...
These are the books I'm returning today. I'm returning Letters from a Stoic. I haven't read this yet, but it is overdue, so I have to return that. Selected Poems of Robert Frost. I liked some of the poems in here. Lula Dean's Little Library of Banned Books. I have a whole vlog about this. Well, kind of. 24-hour reading vlog about this. This is such a great book. You Like It Darker by Stephen King. I haven't read this, and I don't think I will get to it this season. And then Permission to Feel by Mark Brackett. This is Unlocking the Power of Emotions to Help Our Kids, Ourselves, and Our Society. I bought a copy of this, like an ebook, so I'm gonna return this. And then we're gonna go pick up some more books. Black and brown today. Black, brown, black, well, kind of black. Let's get out my keys. you the books that I got. They're all the same Harry Potter books. These look like a very old edition. Sorcerer's Stone. These covers are really, really cute. Goblet of Fire. Look at that. Prisoner of Azkaban. Order of the Phoenix. The Half-Blood Prince. I'm so excited. I'm like halfway done with the first book. If you look at these, this is the first book that I'm reading right now, and it is the shortest book. I don't mind some big books. And since I'm listening to it on audio too, this book is just like flying by. When I'm reading it though, I'm not imagining like animated characters like that. I'm actually imagining the actors who play in the movies, or each of the characters. The movie is like playing out in my brain as I'm reading. And for some reason, I tried to read it during like the daytime today and I just couldn't. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna wait till like nighttime. After I finish the first book, The Sorcerer's Stone, I'm gonna watch the movie. A little routine I can have for fall, maybe until like Thanksgiving. That would be really fun. So right now, I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna cook some ground turkey, and I'm also gonna bake some banana bread. And then I'll probably wash my hair. Then I'll edit and do my fall reading list. And these are part of my fall reading list. Add another thing to the list. I'm dyeing my hair auburn color. I just want to go darker for the fall. And then in the winter time, I think I'll go fully black. And then in the springtime, I might go back to like dark brown. Wish me luck. I think it looks good. I didn't shampoo it. I did condition though. After 24 hours, I can shampoo. It looks good though. It's like perfect for fall, like Halloween, Thanksgiving time. I'm happy with it.
Mary Curie, after the rain. Cold weather season. Sweater weather. I'm wearing Valaris
sweater. Velaris is a city from ACOTAR. It's my favorite time of the year. I've been looking forward to this since the end of last fall, I guess. Fall for me starts on Labor Day, or like after Labor Day. Labor Day is like the first Monday of September, right? I think it takes me back to school because our school used to start after Labor Day. It used to start, well, up until middle school, it used to start Wednesday after Labor Day, and then in high school, it used to start Thursday after Labor Day. We have so many holidays. We have Navratri, we have Batkama, Dasara, Diwali, we have Halloween. Diwali and Halloween are on the same day this year. We have Thanksgiving, so many Christmas holiday parties. Those are by far my favorite parties every year. And then we have Christmas, my happy time. I keep looking over there because my TV is playing fireplace autumn themed video. So this fall and winter, I'm dedicating most of my time to reading and also filming and posting on YouTube. I'm gonna try to read more like theme-based books. I just need to work on my physical health a little bit. I made a summer reading list back in June and it was really fun. I read a bunch of books from that list. I had a few left over, but I'm pretty happy with the progress I made on my summer reading list. Same energy, I made a fall reading list. I feel like this one is much better and it's also more colorful. I'll insert it like right here. I think I should move over. It's currently October right now and I started this list, you know, first day of fall, and I got to cross out a whole bunch of books from the fiction reading list. Not so much the nonfiction, which is a little bit disappointing because I do have one specific reading goal for this year, which is to read 28 nonfiction books. Reading nonfiction is very, very rewarding for me. That goal is kind of important and I want to meet it. So yeah, I wrote down a whole bunch of nonfiction options. I want to read at least like 90% of that list. So we'll see what happens. I might make another winter reading list though. I think we'll see. It's all just like based on my mood when winter rolls around. So let me tell you a little bit about my fall reading list. I have a bunch of books on here. Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter. I read Lynn Painter's previous book. I think it's called Better Than the Movies. When did I read this? I read this. I read this last summer and I enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads. I remember this had like a whole playlist at the end of the book. I think that's why I enjoyed it so much. So Lynn Painter came out with her next book in the series called, Nothing Like the Movies. Wait, what the hell am I reading right now? So yeah, she came out with a book called Nothing Like the Movies. This is book number 2. Oh my gosh. It looks like there's a lot more books in this series that I completely did not read. So I might have to add more books to this list. But for now, Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter. If I'm doing like a 24-hour reading challenge, I feel like I would enjoy that very much. My next book is And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. Actually, this book and the very last book in the fiction section of this book, Age of Vice by Deepti Kapoor. They're both part of my book club reads that I have with my friends. I don't really know much about either of these books other than like the Agatha Christie one. It's supposed to be a thriller. I'm not a huge fan of thrillers, but I will read them, and especially since it's Halloween season, it's gonna be fun. Try not to overthink, and I'll try not to like get frustrated. Then the next couple of books, Blue Sisters by Coco Mellors. So I read that one already, so all the highlighted ones I've read already. Before I Let Go and This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan, I recently read like this week. They were so good. I love them. They gave me the same vibes Abby Jimenez books that I read earlier this summer, Yours Truly, and the other books. A couple of weeks ago I read Even If This Love Disappears Tonight, which was super sad and emotional, but I enjoyed it. And then I did a 24-hour reading challenge that I haven't got to editing yet, and in that book I read Lula Dean's Little Library of Banned Books by Kristen Miller, and then I also read The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. I want to read a couple of classics like Little Women. I've watched the movie almost 10 times. I haven't read the books yet, so I added that to my list. I feel like I would thoroughly enjoy those books. And then Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I have not read this book at all. I've watched the movies, like the multiple adaptations. There's like an Aishwarya Rai one too that I really liked. I think that was Pride and Prejudice. And then I watched Pride and Prejudice like so many times. Such a classic. Let's see. Harry Potter, all the books. Last book, Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. This is a fantasy read. I'll see if I can get to this. This is definitely not on like my priority list for the year. If I'm really in the mood for another fantasy, then I'll read that. And then some of my nonfiction reads. So a couple of these I'm in the middle of reading right now. So Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. I'm halfway done with that book. Phenomenal. I'm making a whole bunch of highlights on my Kindle as I'm reading it, and it'll be posted on my Goodreads, and I think I'll have a whole reading journal entry for it too. Let's see, another book I'm in the middle of reading right now is Stillness is the Key by Ryan Holiday. So it's the last book in the Ryan Holiday trilogy. How to Know a Person by David Brooks. This has been on my list since spring, and I'm about 22% done with that book. Permission to Feel by Mark Brackett. I need to read that book just so I can get my emotional health under control. Perennial Seller by Ryan Holiday. I'm about 20% done. I have so many books I'm like currently in the middle of, so I'm gonna be finishing like all these books all at once. Let's see, the book of Ichigo Ichi. Oh my gosh, even that book, I'm about 40% done. I enjoyed Ikigai by the same author, Hector Garcia. I might finish this book around Christmas time this year. Art of Gathering by Priya Parker and We Should Get Together by Kat Vellis. I feel like it's perfect for this season. Letters from a Stoic by Seneca and Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. I haven't started these books, but it's like top priority for me. I am on my Stoic journey right now, so that's why those two are on my list. Peace is Every Step is another book on my list. It's pretty obvious I'm really into journaling, so I added the Unabridged Journals of Sylvia Plath to this list. I haven't started it yet, but I would like to. And then the last two books, Theft by Finding by David Sedaris. The description of this sounded very intriguing to me on Goodreads. I can read it right now. Theft by Finding. So these are from 1977 to 2002. For 40 years, David Sedaris has kept a diary in which he records everything that captures his attention: overheard comments, salacious gossip, soap opera plot twists, secrets confided by total strangers, ... These observations are the source code for his finest work, and through them he has honed his cunning, surprising sentences. So basically, this whole book is about his private readings of the world. So apparently there are 2 volumes. This might be the first one, is it? Yeah, this is the first one. There's a whole bunch of themes in this. There is humor, and this author basically is very curious. So that's the whole vibe of this book, and I thought it would be very entertaining to read this season. Oh my gosh, the last book, Women Who Run with Wolves by Clarissa Pinkola Estes. I feel like every woman and their mamas and their grandmamas are reading this book right now. So I dyed my hair the other day, right? Less than a week ago, and this is after my second wash. This color is called Burgundy. I love it. I was expecting it to be darker, but I think this actually looks really good on me. It also desperately needs to be washed, and I think I mentioned this before. I'm trying to train my hair. I don't put product in my hair other than heat protectant, and I think product will help with moisturizing my hair, but the problem is when I put product in my hair, I break out on my face. So no product for me, but I'm also trying to wash my hair less. I don't know, man. I need to look into it a little bit, just figure it out before the end of the year. That could be another thing I figure out before the end of the year, just how to take care of my hair a little bit better. I'm waiting till tomorrow to wash it. It's very greasy right now.